I'll go live right now. Greetings and welcome back, chess players, to our daily chess musings, June summer chess camp, free online chess camp, the Friday Blitz tournament, special event. At the end of all my camps that I've been running for the last couple decades, we traditionally finish with a Blitz tournament. And we are doing that here, even though this is a virtual camp online. This is going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be fun watching all of you play each other. The students, the campers are the stars. And we are about to kick off. Again, this is the Daily Chess Musings, free online summer chess camp, Blitz tournament. My name is Torres. We are scheduled for 5 rounds. 5 rounds with 5-0. So 5 minutes on each side of the clock, 5 rounds. We have a lot of players decided to play. It wasn't required because, you know, some people get a little nervous with Blitz chess, but it's fun. This is going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, this has been a great week. We did lessons all week. We should be starting this tournament in 38 seconds. The students this week learned about classic checkmating patterns like Greco's mate or Legal's mate, these kinds of things. They learned about famous chess games like the Opera House game or Susan Polgar's victory over Maya Cherbanitsa, stuff like this. And of course, lots of tactics. So let us get ready to watch some live chess. Let me see the games. Let's see. Why don't we start with Bishop Snipe and SM Junior GM. Let's just take a look. All right, they're already off and running. It started as a Sicilian and is a closed Sicilian structure, meaning d4 wasn't played. There's no exchange of pawns here. The files are closed. White's probably going to pop a bishop out here and try and trade for that fianchettoed bishop. Whenever your opponent's bishop's in the house, you want to trade for that. But see, they were clever. They backed their bishop up, and they're able to because they had already scooted their rook over. So let's see. What do you think here? Maybe knight d5 is white. Makes sense. Queen e3. Okay, so now black's trying to do the same thing white did. And what you don't want to do here is white is take the bishop, because then you're helping black get their queen down here, and then they'll play knight g4 attacking your queen and probably nail it. Oh no, yeah, see, that was a mistake. That's actually helping black get into, yep, this is bad. Knight g4. I think my hat's a little psychic today. Let's see if black plays knight g4. If they do, it's pretty much game over. So SM Junior GM is certainly on his way to being a GM. He's 1-0 in our tournament. All right, let's switch games. Let's see. How do I do that again? Oops. Let's go to tournaments. Up, 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 up. No, 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 no. Look what I did. I goof things up, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see if I can fix what I goofed up. I see I missed my round. Starts in 89 minutes. The Super Saturday Swiss. Where's the one we're doing right now? What did I do? Oh, in progress. Here it is. Blitz with Coach Chris. Hello. Yeah. I goof things up a lot, but it's not letting me watch. Let's try. No. Oh, okay, here we go. All right, we are back. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. That was. I'll try not to do that again. I'm not sure why all of that happened like that, but let's see. Let's go to Chess for 107 and Carlitos Francisco. Ooh, this is a tough endgame finish. Bishop Rook versus Bishop Rook, but Black's got some danger. Yeah, you want to trade pieces because look, they got this passed pawn here, right? Protected passed pawn. They got another passed pawn over here. White's got, you know, it may be King and Rook versus King and Rook, but Black, let me speak correctly, Black has some serious advantages here. Trade, and now Black should easily win. Because while White is babysitting this pawn, White's king has to go over here to stop the passed pawn in the H-file. That means this pawn is going to be free to turn into a queen. He decided not to go in the corner, so he's just allowing the H-pawn to turn into a queen. And then I'm sure we'll see some good technique. This should be over in, 10 or less moves, I would imagine. And I believe this one, nope, it's still going. I didn't see the clock ticking for a second. Check. King's got to go to H2. Check. King's got to go to H1. And then checkmate. All right. So nice. Let's go to another game. Let's see what else is happening. This time I did things correctly. See, I needed to have a little bit more coffee before I start clicking things. I haven't, this is why I'm not drawing arrows yet. It's been a long day. Black's king is in serious trouble. I mean, they have to play king g5, right? After queen f3 check, you gotta play king at g5. And then, okay, knight says check. King can go to f6, right? Or g6, that's right. Now queen goes to h5. King's got to go to f6, right? And then queen g5 should be a checkmate. Let's see if they spot the checkmate. Queen g5. Nope, they missed it. Missed the checkmate. I'm going to try adjusting the one window a little bit, guys, because I noticed that my window is cut off just a little bit. I don't want to goof up my OBS. Maybe I get my producer over here. Megan, sweetheart, could you please help me adjust this window? The very little bit, yeah.
It's because the bar popped up.
This is producer Megan, also known as my wife. Without her, none of this happens. Thank you. Oh, that looks much better. Excellent job. Okay. Yep. This game's still going. We had mate and ones, mate and twos, mate and threes, all over the place. Last I looked. Gotta work on your checkmating technique, Ashwin. You're doing really good, but work on your checkmating technique for me. All right. We want to always be professional. finish games when we can, not allow our opponents to linger on. And missed another checkmate there. Queen e7 would have been checkmate, right? Yeah, this is really... There's no real threat of a stalemate here because, see, black has this extra pawn, right? As long as this pawn has a legal move, then it's okay that Ashwin's being a little bit sloppy here because it's not going to be a stalemate. But in a lot of situations, stuff like that could end up being a stalemate, which is why... Let's see, who's still playing? Who is still... let's go to Licketh31 versus Cool King. And this one's getting near conclusion. Near conclusion. What would you do here, ladies and gentlemen? I mean, it's tempting to push this pawn and say check right away, but they can interpose with the bishop. So I might a moment ago I might have scooted the rook up first to attack the queen and then push the pawn, because then when it's checked they can't interpose. If you're white, do you trade here? They did not. Probably because they know that the rook and... Sorry about that phone call, ladies and gentlemen. They pop up occasionally. What can I say? My daughter is popular. All right. Okay, taking the bishop. But, you know, as long as white has that queen, they are a little bit of a danger. That's the trade of queens. Now black can win this, but look at the clock, guys. White's going to lose on time before, yeah. Yep, black won. All right. Let us, good job, Cool King. And Licketh31, thank you. Let's go back to the tournament. And we are in round 2. Let's go straight to board number 1, Carlitos Francisco. Oops, I shouldn't have double-clicked. That's how I got in trouble last time. Versus King83. Carlitos Francisco versus King83. King83 looks like he's a Hikaru Nakamura fan. Got ourselves the start of the two knights defense, and then the Polario defense. That's that knight a5, and then bishop d3, just like we saw earlier this week in Wesley So versus Magnus Carlsen. We studied this line. For that matter, Hikaru Nakamura used this to win the U.S. National Championship back in the day, in his final round. Oh! Queen h5 check. When the f-pawn's pushed, you got to be careful about this. Now, yep, queen takes. This should finish up quickly. Black made a serious mistake. Queen takes f5 check is what I think. You know, bishop takes f5 is fine too. Either way, take with check. Boy, that I was just about to, you know, talk a little bit more about that Wesley So Magnus Carlsen game, and you can see the lesson. It's in the deep dive section of our YouTube channel. Wesley So versus Magnus Carlsen used this opening in a real battle. Wait till you guys check out that video. Black is in serious trouble here. But certainly it's good to fight on, not resign. Because you have a lot of material, and this is a speed chess game. There still is hope for a comeback. It's not so cut and dry for white. See this? It's not so cut and dry for white. All right. Now, if you're black, you're going to lose an endgame, but you have a lot of open line possibilities. Yeah, see your bishop on an open line, this bishop, you can get your rooks over here and scoot this pawn forward. Maybe create a good counterattack. I wouldn't... Oh, okay, I see. This creates a threat of a back rank mate. But we can't put any more pressure on this. That's... Oh, and it's pinned. No, stack the other rook there. Go ahead. Bring the other rook over. Then if bishop takes, or... Oh, no, then rook takes. Yeah. All your rooks are... That pin was brutal. That pin was brutal. Black had an okay plan to try for that back rank mate, but the pin really put that on ice. Once again, this is the Daily Chess Musings free online summer chess camp. And this is the end of camp number 1. This is our final Blitz tournament. Chance for all the people who attended our online summer camp to be the stars of the show and show off what they learned. And white should just liquidate pieces here very quickly. Just trade off pieces and win the endgame easily. There you go. Just trade off the big pieces. Simplify when you're ahead. Complicate when you're behind. Leaving the pin there a little bit, and now they got to take because there's no more pin. Now, if they could get their dark bishop on the same diagonal, I'm using my finger instead of the mouse. Come on, Chris, wake up. Not going to happen now. Bishop takes. Well, bishops go backwards. That was nice. Now they're just down to one bishop. Maybe what are you going to do here? You can't push this pawn because they push that pawn. Makes sense. Sure, check, because it's defended by your bishop down here. Start scooting these pawns. They're all passed pawns. Yep, that game's over with. All right. Let us take a look at Nico 922 versus Ostapu. I think it's Ostapu. Ostapous. And that one just finished. Nico 922. We just came in for the end of your game. Let's look at Krish Mathamaran versus Alert F. And I mean, we're pretty far down the list of boards now. And we're still looking at people with 1,200 ratings. This was a talented group of campers. It was my pleasure getting to know you guys this week, playing chess, learning chess, enjoying chess with everybody. Once again, we still have 2 more summer chess camps. 2 more summer chess camps on tap. One in July, one in August. And you can find out about those camps. You can sign up yourself. dailychessmusings.com. Right now, this video feed is only open to the people in our camps, but after the live event's over with, I will make this video public. And so therefore, some people that watch this video might not know who we are, what we do. Daily Chess Musings is a huge online community. It's about a year old now, a little bit less than a year old. We have 2,000 members roughly in our club, over 2,000. Part of our club is this YouTube channel. We also have a Facebook page, and obviously the main club on chess.com and the website dailychessmusings.com. So the website's the main hub, and we use the YouTube channel, Daily Chess Musings, and the Daily Chess Musings Club on chess.com to host and stream a whole bunch of really cool, fun activities. So check us out when you get a chance. In fact, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We're close to 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. And that will also be a pretty neat, momentous thing. This week I was celebrating and surpassing 2,000 members in our chess.com club. And all this is free to join. We do have a whole bunch of weekly tournaments, free camps, free shows that we do. And then when you're ready, when you feel comfortable, we also have some low-cost United States Chess Federation rated events. Let's see White's technique here. Let me pause from the commercials running in my mind. And let's just watch White's technique. So bishop d5 check is going to force the king off this diagonal, and he can't go to g7. So that creates the path for the pawn. Boom, boom. And he takes right away. Now this pawn cannot be stopped. The H pawn cannot be stopped. And Alert notices that and resigns. Alert F is all the way from India, and Krish Mathamaran is from the United States. So we are a global community. A truly global community. We are in round 2 of 5 of our end of the camp Blitz tournament. How fun. Let's take a look. Oh, we got DeCarva versus Chess 1 William. Here we see some another situation with these passed pawns. And again, no real threat of a stalemate here. With the white having the ability to scoot this pawn. So black needn't be 100% precise, just needs to do it before they run out of time, because time is a factor. White is down to 10.2 seconds, black has 18.5. So if you're white, you want to just kind of pre-move everything if you can, and try and win on the clock. Again, no problem with stalemate here, because this, unfortunately for white, this pawn can run free. Otherwise, there's definite stalemate possibilities. When the queen was on c1, if this pawn scoots forward, for example, that would have been a stalemate. But if you have a free pawn, if you're losing like that and you have a free pawn that can move, you can't get the stalemate. You can't swindle the draw. All right, let's look at Ashwin Matamaran. We looked at his brother's game earlier, and that game just finished, it looks like. Just finished. And Ashwin got a win there with the nick of time, 7.9 seconds. All right. Now, let's go and look at round 3. In fact, I think I'm going to run a commercial. Watch this, guys.
Does the secret to rapid chess improvement lie deep inside the shape of a pyramid? California chess coach and Correspondence chess master Torres believes so, and is inviting chess players everywhere to harness the power of the pyramid in chess.
Correspondence chess, known as daily chess on chess.com, is an important tool I use to catalyze chess improvement in my top students. Almost immediate positive effects can be seen in students new to correspondence chess because each player has significantly more time per move, which results in more careful play and thus higher quality games.
So, how will the Daily Chess Musings rated correspondence chess pyramid work?
The central hub for players to register, check standings, and request matches will be dailychessmusings.com. All Pyramid games will be played on chess.com under the Daily Chess Musings rated Correspondence Pyramid as daily chess matches. When a game finishes, the players will record their results on dailychessmusings.com so it can be submitted for rating purposes to the United States Chess Federation. A pyramid stepladder is something that is unfamiliar to most chess players and thus requires a brief explanation. In a nutshell, players may only challenge somebody who is placed above them on the same level or who is one of the 4 levels immediately above them. For example, a player on level 20 can challenge anybody placed above him or her on level 20, or anybody on level 16 through 19 inclusive. Therefore, the number 1 player may only be challenged by somebody on level 5 or above.
How do I sign up for the Daily Chess Musings rated Correspondence Chess Pyramid?
Easy! Go to dailychessmusings.com and register. In addition, you will need to remain a current member of the United States Chess Federation for the duration of your play in the Correspondence Chess rated pyramid. Have or create a chess.com account. Join the Daily Chess Musings rated Correspondence Pyramid on chess.com. Pay a one-time entry fee of $25, good for all the games you play this coming year in the Daily Chess Musings rated Correspondence Pyramid. Pay a $5 renewal fee for every additional year you wish to participate.
Make sure to reserve your spot today. Games begin on June 1st, 2021.
I hope to see you on June 1st in the Daily Chess Musings rated Correspondence Chess Pyramid on chess.com.
And we are back. Let me try and fix my window a little bit here. Sometimes weird things happen with computers. Let's see what we got going on. Why is that so zoomed in? Holy cow. Let's see. All right. That's a little better. Okay. And let us take a look at what we got going on over here. Welcome back to the Daily Chess Musings, free online summer chess camp, June edition, and a camp Blitz tournament with Coach Chris. We are in round 3 of 5, and let us take a look at Michael C. 546 versus Carlos Francisco. Carlitos Francisco is these two guys both have 2 points out of 2, and they're facing each other in round 3, as often happens in a Swiss. For those of you watching the broadcast, you just saw an ad for our rated Correspondence Pyramid. I am so excited about this event. I really, really hope a lot of people that are new to correspondence chess give it a shot. Trust me, it'll make you a stronger chess player, and you'll have lots of fun, and you'll gain new friends. I mean, it is such a deal. Who knows, maybe you'll even become a chess master. You could earn a master certificate you could be an official chess master recognized by the United States Chess Federation by playing in tournaments like the USCF rated Correspondence Chess Pyramid. Wow. This is a tough position. I really like Black's chances with this outside pass pawn. So what you want to do as Black is trade some heavy pieces. Pass pawn should be pushed, don't get me wrong. but not quite then. What you wanted to do is trade queens, and then you want a rook behind a passed pawn, right? That passed pawn was very secure on a4. So the old adage is passed pawn must be pushed. Carlitos Francisco has probably heard that. This is, with every bit of wisdom in chess, there's always an exception. Here, there was an the passed pawn is lost. So black had a winning endgame, but did not want to push that pawn with the white rook on the third rank when it had been. Ooh, look at that! My goodness, white just hung a piece, and right like that, black is back in command. A passed pawn, protected passed pawn, and an extra bishop. So again, if you're white, you want to try and trade rooks. I'm sorry, if you're black, you want to try and trade rooks and get your king into action, and then scoot the pawn forward. Checking my stream on the other computer. I have it running on the other computer just to... Okay, so black just won. Just so I can peek over there and make sure things are working on the YouTube as well. Alright, let's see. A lot goes into, running these kinds of events and stuff. And certainly there are much better chess streamers than me. It's a multitasking thing, right? I like to focus singularly on chess. But, if you're doing streaming, you have to have technical know-how, and you also have to entertain. I'm good at entertaining, I hope. The technical know-how I'm getting better at, but doing all of this simultaneously, I deeply respect the top streamers. Don't ever let somebody say, oh, blah, blah, it's not serious chess or something. No, the people that are the top streamers out there, and you know who they are. Those people are working really hard doing what they do. But certainly for them, it's also a labor of love. Because when you enjoy what you do, then and we got that advice from Jim Eade the other day about learning about your passion and then turning your passion into a career. That's like the big secret there. Building your skill set and your passion. And then if you can make your passion a career, wow. Then hopefully you can end up being, having a good life. It's, certainly it's what I feel I'm doing. I do teach, I volunteer a lot, but I do get paid to teach as well. And this is what I do professionally. I've had opportunities to make a lot more money in different fields, but this is what I enjoy doing. This makes me happy. All right, let's go to, let's see, who haven't we seen a game from yet? It's fun to go to board 1 a lot, but it's also fun. We haven't seen Duet 02 versus Good Orange Queso. We'll go down to our bottom board for a moment and see what's going on with these two. This was an all skill level Blitz tournament. White's opened with the center pawn. Bobby Fischer and Paul Morphy preferred pawn to e4. And we're waiting for black to make a move. If you're watching the stream, Good Orange Queso, you should make a move. Although, I see that Good Orange Queso's, oh man, the member is offline. Their bar Their internet went kaput. How sad. I tried to check in with you guys though. All right, let's go to Nico 922 versus Mr. Huang. Mr. Huang has played in a lot of our Fu Kuang has played in a lot of our events lately and is a very strong chess player. Let's take a look. Certainly, those of you on this channel also know who Nico 922 is. Familiar names, familiar faces, familiar chess players. Let me check my screens, make sure everything's, nope, things are a little goofed up because I resized things a little bit. Let me fix this. Nope, that's not fixing it. That's not. Look at my head. Look at my head. My head is so big right now. I don't want that. Let's see what I do here. That doesn't do it. I want to shrink my head down. But see, yeah, not good. Try closing this. Did that do any? That helped a little bit. How do I shrink my head? That's shrinking my head. That's shrinking the window. I don't like being this zoomed in. I know I'm closer. See, I'm closer than the camera is to my. The camera is on the monitor. Guess the moves of the players by making a move on the board. Try to become the top guesser. That's always fun too. Back in the early days of internet chess, I used to play like Guess the Move with like the Linares tournament in Spain or the Tata Steel tournament, the Vacanzi, Linares, the Tal Memorial. These tournaments have occurred for year after year. It's nice to see the Champions Chess Tour take off. These last 2 years, Magnus Carlsen and his team have really done a great job promoting chess as well. It's neat to have a world champion who's such a good promoter. So again, this is the Daily Chess Musings Summer Chess Camp final day of Chess Camp number 1. We have one in July and one in August as well. This is our final day of the June camp, and so we are having some fun with a Blitz tournament. And White's in a little bit of trouble here. Down material, king in the corner. But down 2 pieces in material. That's 2 minor pieces. That's tough. So if you're white, it's perfectly acceptable to play hope chess now. That's the only way you can possibly win. So you complicate things and set a trap and hope your opponent falls for it. If you're black, you want to try and trade pieces and simplify. Hopefully my glass isn't making too much audio on the stream. I just slid my coffee cup a little closer. I forget that, you know, microphones pick up funny things sometimes. A little bit louder, some things a little quieter. If you hear like a little bit of a water noise in the background, I've got a few fish tanks with some my favorite freshwater species are cichlids. They're very hardy fish. Very smart, very colorful, just fun to keep. I've got African and South American tanks. I'm hoping with this big heat wave we're experiencing in California, in fact, that they don't shut our power down for a bit because of the strain on the grid of the heat wave. Because when they do that, it shuts down the filters on my fish tanks. And that creates a lot of problems. It creates a low oxygen problem for my fish, as well as a water chemistry problem. And if that happens, then, if you guys hear that California is having some blackouts from the heat, you know that I'm scrambling to take care of my fish. I pride myself in having beautiful, healthy tanks. And speaking of fish, we certainly didn't have fish in this chess camp. We had a lot of talented players. There you go. This is the trading of the pieces that you want to do. If you're ahead material, you just want to trade and simplify. Rooks can take these pawns, and then you have 2 passed pawns. There are many ways to win from here. I might just slide this rook over to e2, which would seal the king off. See? Nope, see? I would have slid the rook over. Then you know the king can't get over here, and then you can just pre-move all the pawn movements, right? It's a little bit of technique. All right, so he did something similar now. Not really necessary, Mr. Huang, to take those extra pawns there, but, everybody can find their own correct moves. Certainly, promoting to a queen there probably would have led to a faster checkmate. And white did have a free pawn move, so you weren't going to stalemate with the promotion. You can try the rook roller, but unfortunately you got this black pawn in the way, so you're going to have to roll around that, see? And now there is a stalemate possibility. Not a very big one, because he did promote to a rook instead. But white does not have free moves with anything other than his king right now. And then rook ruler checkmate. Nicely done, Mr. Huang. Thank you, and thank you, Nico. Huang and Nico, 2 of my favorite. All of you are my friends, and I enjoy mentoring everybody in these events. Let's go to Akash 1507 and ACL. Let's see what's happening right at the end here. Wow. Black is just dominating. But let's see what their technique does. Let's see some good technique, ACL. You are on the big show. Show us what you learned at chess camp. Spent a good portion of the week working on checkmating patterns with our lesser experienced players. So hopefully we see. Don't go repeating positions. He's really down on time. Holy moly! Look at this, guys. And it is a draw by repetition. Purely because ACL was so low on time. 3.2 seconds. Taking the draw there makes sense. It's better than a loss. Although, you could have tried, like bishop b4 check, and then king to c1 maybe. And then you just need to maybe get this rook out of the way. That would help. Or queen c3, I guess, is fine. King goes here, and then you could put this here and threaten checkmate right there. They could throw in one move, and then maybe just another, right? No, you wouldn't want to do that, because let's move that back. Because then, oh no, this doesn't work. Yeah, that would be a checkmate. I thought you could pin it for a second, but no, it would be a checkmate. All right, so let's go check on what else is happening now that I've embarrassed myself with Fears of a pin that's not really a pin, it's a checkmate. Let's finish that up anyways, yeah. Let's see. Can tell Vita 3750 and Ritwick. Let's take a look. Now this is an unusual pawn structure early. Whoa, this is a little strange. Wonder how this game started. E4, C5, knight of 3, knight C6, bishop B5. Okay, so that Rosalimo, that Moscow kind of Sicilian approach with the bishop B5 instead of D4. That could lead, yeah, because then when the bishop takes, you end up with the pawns. Like, I see what happened. That makes sense. Yeah, I mean, against the Sicilian, that is a fine system to use to avoid the D4 main lines. It's the E4, C5, knight F3, black plays knight C6 or D6 or something, and you play bishop B5. It's a fine system to use. I did a lot of research on that, and then lo and behold, I started seeing that in some World Championship matches about 10 years ago. You can go back and look. So white is ahead by an extra rook right now. So again, what you want to do as black is obviously avoid getting checkmated over here somehow. So that makes sense. Kick that guy out of there. You want to get your other bishop in the... Ooh, interesting. I didn't expect the sacrifice. I suppose they could do that, because that is a nice fork. Wow, good tactical spotting. Very nice. Vita, I didn't see at first I didn't see the knight takes F7. I thought your knight G5 move was kind of a mistake, and then after H6, you played the knight takes F7 sack, exposing the king, then the queen F3 fork. Very nicely done. Always got to analyze your checks, captures, and threats. It's the big secret to playing great chess. Well, I don't know if it's a secret, but it's a system to playing great chess. I certainly have been talking about it in detail for like 20 years now, so I doubt it's a secret. Others, it's not anything I invented either. I believe I first heard about that idea from Dan Heisman long time ago. I saw him coaching at a tournament when I was in Pennsylvania for an event and a nationals, and I picked up on it and started incorporating it into all of my lessons. Checks, captures, and threats. If you block with the queen, you have no hope. If you don't block with the queen, yeah, don't block with the queen. Let's see what white does. As long, if you have that queen and they have this back rank mate possibility, if you can, like queen G5 here, you might as well try it. I know they're going to play the check, right? We know that. But you might as well try the queen G5 and just hope. You got to play hope chess. Hope that white messes up here. Because and white does not mess up. White did play the check, but you might as well hope. Let us move to Elite Mover and BSHREEANSH. Actually, we're going to take a quick break. This is round 5. Let me take a quick break real fast. And here, find out more.
For the last quarter century, I have brought together the best scholastic chess players from around the country to train, compete, and learn together with the best coaches and elite chess players as their guides. Combining the fun of chess with professional training, my summer chess camps offer the highest quality chess experiences for youth chess players of all experience levels. My commitment to excellence is easily demonstrated by the thousands of young chess players who choose to learn in my camps each year and the team of esteemed guest coaches I have brought together for the 2021 free online summer chess camps. Regardless of your child's current skill level, in just 1 week of training with us, your child will gain the valuable tools and skills needed to excel as a chess player. An extraordinary chess camp experience with a top-tier instructor. The confidence and motivation necessary to surpass their chess goals and fast-track improvement. The 3 daily Chess Musings free online summer camps will be held during the weeks of June 14th through 18th, July 12th through 16th, and August 9th through 13th. During each camp, we will spend 2.5 hours on chess activities per day from 12:30 p.m. until 3 o'clock p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. All children who complete the camp will receive a certificate. Special prizes will also be awarded for top performers in different categories. We will also be running a tournament each week. My name is Chris Torres, and I'll see you at Chess Camp.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Quick reminder to our players, make sure you are playing with all fair play. You aren't getting any assistance from anywhere else because we don't want anybody getting in trouble with chess.com. And all right, so let's look at our top 3 for this final event from the Summer Chess Camp, the June edition. We've got Vita 3750 in first place with 5 out of 5. Carlitos Francisco with 4 out of 5. And Fu Kuang with 4 out of 5. And notice we had 3 different flags for these players. How cool is that? India, Mexico, and Vietnam. How cool is that? We are a global chess community, ladies and gentlemen, and I take pride in that. One of the things about a chess community is ensuring fair play, and rest assured that any people that I suspect of cheating, I do a thorough investigation, and then I just remove them from our club, and then they can't play in our events anymore. So keep that in mind whenever you're doing anything with our Daily Chess Musings Club. It's why it is so popular. It's why it has over 2,000 members. Thank you, everybody, for your hard work during this week. It was so much fun studying chess with you guys, getting to know you, watching you play chess. Thank you so much. And remember, we are having week 2, July 12th through 16th. And then the final week of chess camp will be August 9th through 13th. So don't miss out on those last 2 weeks. If you missed week 1, make sure you join us again for weeks 2 and weeks 3. Once again, my name is Chris Torres. This has been Daily Chess Musings. And this was the Daily Chess Musings Free Online Summer Chess Camp June edition 2021. I will see you guys again soon. Take care.